on this beautiful morning, I, Shibani Sharma, welcome you to the Global Sindhi Awards of 2017. I wouldn't be amiss in saying, Honorable Governor Sir, that each and every one of them is extremely privileged to be here in these prestigious and very auspicious precincts of the Raj Bhavan of Mumbai. Individuals strive for personal and professional excellence, not for awards, but because that is the way they are built. But it does feel special when they are recognized and acknowledged. Today, you will see some stalwarts from across diverse fields being recognized and acknowledged for their body of work. Titans, one and all. But before we start this very prestigious award ceremony, I would like to start with the official lighting of the lamp, one of the beautiful pillars of our rich cultural heritage of our country. I request Dr. Ram Jhavarani to please escort His Honorable Governor, Shri C.H. Vidyasagar Rao, for the lighting of the lamp. I also request Shri Magnani to please join them. A teacher, a trustee, an author, an editor, a chief editor. This gentleman wears many hats. Dr. Ram Jhavarani is the Executive President of State Federation of UNESCO, the President of Sindhu Ratna English School in Maharashtra, the Chairman of Sahyog Foundation and the Mother Teresa International Award Committee. But today, I would like to call on him as the Chairman of the Global Sindhi Council to formally welcome all the esteemed guests present here today. डॉक्टर साहब सब बहुत आतुर हैं आपसे दो शब्द सुनने के लिए।
ग्लोबल सिंधी काउंसिल की ओर से पूरे सिंधी समाज की तरफ से मैं स्वागत करता हूं ऑनरेबल गवर्नर ऑफ महाराष्ट्र श्री C.H. विद्यासागर राव जी। सर, आपका स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है हमारे पूरे कार्यक्रम में। मैं ये भी जानता हूं कि सर के बचपन के कुछ दिन सिंधी परिवारों के साथ गुजरे हैं, तो इसलिए मुझे अंदाज़ा है कि सर सिंधी थोड़ी बहुत ज़रूर समझते होंगे। तव्हां जो स्वागत है, तव्हां जी आज सर पूरे भारत की तरफ हम अगर नज़र डालते हैं तो हमें सभी राज्यों के जड़ों में उनके विकास का जो वजह है, उनकी सभ्यता और संस्कृति और उनके लैंग्वेज का, वही यही लगता है कि उनके जड़ों में भाषा है जो उनको बढ़ावा देती है, उनकी संस्कृति और सभ्यता को। सभी राज्यों में उस मातृभाषा बोलने वाले काफ़ी लोग हैं, इसके लिए उनकी भाषा पे आज काफ़ी आगे बढ़ी है और सभ्यता संस्कृति उनकी जो परंपराएं हैं वो भी आगे है। हम सिंधियों के साथ हमारा एक राज्य नहीं, पूरा भारत के जितने भी राज्य हैं सब हमारे हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग जब सिंध से आए तो जहाँ पे भी हमें जगह मिली, जहाँ पे भी हमें पनाह मिली, जिस ज़मीन में भी हमें स्वीकारा, हम वहाँ बस गए और हर एक उस ज़रिए से हमने मोहब्बत की जहाँ पे हमें पनाह मिली और आज भी हम उसे पूरे हिंदुस्तान में उसी तरह से मोहब्बत से रहते हैं। सर, हमारे लिए बड़े कठिन दिन थे वो। आज अगर हम आज के हालात में देखते हैं कि एक किसान की अगर ज़मीन छूट जाती है, उससे खींची जाती है, तो उसको जीने का जो है वो ख़त्म हो जाता है कि अब जी के क्या करेंगे, इतनी तकलीफ़ें तक आ जाती है। बट हम लोग सिंधी पूरी जितनी भी हमारी ज़मीनें थी, हमारी मिल्कियत थी, हमारी प्रॉपर्टीज़ थी, जो भी कुछ हमारे पास था, जो हमने सदियों से हमारे बड़ों ने बनाया था, हमने वहीं छोड़ दिया और हम यहाँ पे एक अजनबी ज़मीन, एक नए आकाश के तलाश में यहाँ पे पहुँचे। मगर हौसला हम हमारे साथ ले आए। उस हौसले के वजह से हम रोए नहीं, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि रोने से तकदीर नहीं बदलती। अगर रोने से तकदीर बदलती होती तो पूरा जहां रोता नजर आता, सभी को दुख है। तो हमने अपनी लगन से, अपने मेहनत से अपने उस अटूट विश्वास से, उस महकम इरादे से हमने आगे बढ़ने की पूरी योजना की और बड़े बच्चों का, अपना सबका ध्यान रखा। और आज हम उस मुकाम पे है कि हम देश के लिए, समाज के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं। तो ग्लोबल सिंधी काउंसिल का अवार्ड्स का जो सिलसिला था, उसके पीछे मुराद यही थी कि जो अपनी कम्युनिटी के लिए, जो भाषा के लिए, संस्कृति के लिए, जो साहित्य के लिए या कल्चर के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं, उन्हें हमें पुरस्कार देने चाहिए। और वो लोग जो दोनों हाथ खाली लिए यहाँ पे पधारे, उन्होंने अपनी मेहनत से, अपनी लगन से अपनी एक अपनी जगह बनाई, एक मुकाम बनाया, उन लोगों की अचीवर्स को भी हम यहाँ पे सम्मान करें, यही हमारी मुराद थी। और आज वो जो ओकेशन है, जो उत्सव है अवार्ड्स का, उसकी खुशियाँ दुगनी हो गई सर कि आप हमारे साथ हैं, आपके हाथों से दिए जाएंगे अवार्ड्स। मैं और ये सब जितने भी लोग हैं हमारे ये सिंधी समाज के, मैंने सर माला के एक मोती पिरोए हैं, चुने हुए लोग, जहाँ पे जितनी परमिशन थी उतने मैंने बुलाए हैं। ये वो लोग हैं सर, जैसे गुलाब की हर पंखड़ी में एक सुगंध होती है, एक महक होती है, इनके अंदर भी एक अपना टैलेंट है, अपना एक वजूद है, अपनी एक कामयाबी है। तो मैं और सब आपको स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन दे करके आपका स्वागत करना चाहूँगा।
Thank you so much, Dr. Jawharani. We are going to recognize some amazing people here today. And believe me, it is not possible to encapsulate your life's work in a few words. That is a very onerous and difficult task which has been given to me by Dr. Jawharani. So please forgive me if you feel that maybe I have not spoken enough about you. But ladies and gentlemen, believe me, each and every one of you today is a shining light in your field. So I will be very, very brief in your introduction. Please forgive me for that in advance. We start with the very first award of the morning. Born on the 25th of September 1943 in Karachi, then undivided India, he has been consistently recognized for his outstanding service to the Sindhi community. He was awarded the Sindhu Ratna in the year 2006, and in November last year, he was elevated to the position of President of Sindhi Federation of South India unanimously by all 5 states of South India. Ladies and gentlemen, the Global Sindhi Council is very proud to present the Global Award for Exemplary Social Service to Shri Muralidhar Ramani. May I request
परम आदरणीय महामहिम राज्यपाल महोदय, सिंधी काउंसिल के चेयरमैन श्री राम जवाहरानी जी, श्री के रामानी जी, मेरे प्यारे भाइयों और बहनों, सर्वप्रथम अत्यंत ही विनम्रता पूर्वक मैं आपके द्वारा दिया गया हुआ सम्मान विनम्रता से स्वीकार करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। जहाँ तक हम समझते हैं, अब मैं भी समझता हूँ, मुझे ये सम्मान दिया गया है एज चेयरमैन फॉर सिंधी फेडरेशन ऑफ साउथ इंडिया। इसलिए मेरा मानना ये अवश्य है कि ये सम्मान केवल मुझे नहीं पर पूरे साउथ इंडिया के सिंधियों के लिए है, मेरे सभी भाइयों के लिए है। एक बार फिर आप सबका धन्यवाद देते हुए, महामहिम जी का धन्यवाद देते हुए मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देना चाहूँगा। धन्यवाद।
Congratulations to Shri Ramani. I move on to the next prestigious awardee. As the managing trustee of the Mukul Madhav Foundation since more than 20 years, she looks after the day-to-day activities of the trust. The foundation has touched many lives in the areas of healthcare, education and social welfare in Pune and Ratnagiri in Maharashtra and Masar in Gujarat. Rural upliftment is at the core of the foundation's endeavors. An English medium school was also established at the outskirts of Ratnagiri by the foundation in 2010 called the Mukul Madhav Vidyalaya. Through her leadership, giant strides have been taken in health, education, sanitation, women's empowerment, and upgrading and upliftment of existing institutions and hospitals for the differently abled, the blind, old people's homes, leprosy homes, and most recently, a 59-bedded NICU at Sassoon General Hospital in Pune. The Global Sindhi Council is extremely proud to present the Global Award for Education, Medical and Social Service to Srimati Ritu Chhabria.
Thank you to our Honorable Governor, Shri Vidyasagar Ji, respected guests on the dais, friends and family. I accept this honor on behalf of my team, Mukul Madhav Foundation. Each and every one is an integral part of our achievement. Mukul Madhav Foundation began its work in health 20 years ago along with education and gradually other causes over the years. Our mission at Mukul Madhav Foundation is to upgrade, uplift and sustain existing institutions, facilities and individuals. We're working towards a clean environment, better healthcare and education, not only in academics, but in vocation and in general proficiency, so that each and every individual is aware about his rights. Our work over the years has grown by the grace of God, well-wishers and friends. The faith and trust in our transparency and approach has brought in funds to scale up our projects. Working together has helped create a better awareness within our society. As I end, I would like to thank the Global Sindhi Summit for having nominated Mukul Madhav Foundation under the innovative, creative and historic contribution in the field of education, medical and social service. It's truly an honor, as being a Sindhi receiving this award is very meaningful. I would like to thank my family for their constant love, support and encouragement. And thank you to Finolex Industries Limited for entrusting me with their CSR projects, their representatives who have willingly joined in our work to support and verify projects. I'm eternally grateful to God Almighty for choosing this path for me and giving me the strength and determination. Thank you.
We move on to the next awardee, ladies and gentlemen. A dedicated Sindhi, he does his best to promote the Sindhi culture in every way that he can. With a keen eye for business, he has expanded into other businesses like real estate. But the reason he is here is because of his core business. He is the chairman and managing director of the first brand of ready-made garments in India called Liberty. Having factories all over the country, he was also the General Secretary of the All India Innerwear Association. He is also the trustee of one of the most prestigious clubs in Mumbai, ladies and gentlemen, the Otters Club at Bandra. Global Sindhi Council is extremely proud to present the Global Award for historic contribution to the garment industry to this self-made, hard-working industrialist and philanthropist. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Shri Narendra Virwani.
Respected Governor Sahab and Dr. Ram, Mr. Chandru Mangani, I am really honored to receive this award from our Governor Sahab. Since, as you mentioned, that my core business is garments, this was the first company, Liberty, which was founded in India before the partition in 1943. And I'm proud to say that one of the pioneers and the founder was none other than my own father-in-law. By that time, I had not joined the group, but subsequently, I took over this company. And Governor Sahab, you'll be very happy how I have expanded. My second unit, I have put up in our Andhra Pradesh, means with Hyderabad in Medchin. And I had given a lot of my contribution during the regime of Chandrababu Naidu, when he put up an apparel park there in this RR district. Since you are from that area, you must be knowing. Well, on the other side, I feel very proud to be Sindhi, because when my parents, they all came as a refugee, and with their blessings, the way we all are prospering, not only myself, everyone, all Sindhis. They are worldwide known, and really I'm proud to be Sindhi, and I always try to help anytime, anyone in our community, not in our own community, but others also at the same time. I won't take much time. Thank you so much, all the distinguished guests coming here, and thank you, Governor Sahab, once again.
Congratulations once again, sir. Our next awardee plays with numbers. He is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, having obtained the highest marks in India in accountancy in the CA final examination, and has been in the practice in the field of chartered accountancy since 1985, specializing in the field of finance, taxation, auditing, consultancy, cooperative societies, company law, portfolio management, and investment guidance. After holding office as a member, office bearer, and treasurer, he now holds the post of president of the Vivekanand Education Society since 2014. Over the years, he has been conferred many awards, prominent among them the Sahyog Sahyadri Award and the Global Award for Outstanding Contribution to Education. Ladies and gentlemen, the Global Sindhi Council is very proud to present the Global Award for historic contribution in the field of taxation to Shri Mahesh Tejwani.
Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Vidyasagar Rao ji, Chairman Global Sindhi Council, Dr. Ram Jawaharani, Chandra Magnani ji, and respected dignitaries. We Sindhis are the descendants of one of the oldest civilizations. Our forefathers lived on banks of Sindhu River, जहाँ पे वेदों की रचना हुई थी. The word Hindu is derived from Sindhu. During partition, when we Sindhis came to this side of India, this part of India, there was lots of struggle. But with sheer determination, hard work, Sindhis have risen and come up in life, and also established many educational and hospitals which are most sought after today. In one line, one can describe the institution of Sindhis during the time of partition. उते जिन जिन दर्द लगंदा हुआ मेला, इते हुए local में विक्रम वेटा केला. And today, Sindhis have not only contributed to the community, but to the nation also. In one line, we can describe आंधिये में जोत जगाया वाला सिंधी, मिट्टी के सोन बनाया वाला सिंधी. That is the Sindhis. Our language is one of the richest language. We have 52 alphabets, as against 26 in English. There are many words, many letters, which only Sindhis can pronounce, like d, y, ñ. We have to preserve our language and our culture, our future generation. It's very good to know, seeing the enthusiasm. I am very confident that Hindu ho ya Sindhu ho jaye, Khar ho jaye, Khairpur ho jaye, Mumbai ho jaye, Madrid ho jaye, Sindhin ja mela laganda hi rehanda, and Sindhi boli amar.
You're absolutely right, and I'm sure the Sindhi culture will be kept and nurtured at the hands of Dr. Ram Jawaharani and the Global Sindhi Council. Thank you so much. We move into the field of medicine, ladies and gentlemen. After completing his MS in obstetrician and gynecology from the Banaras Hindu University, he joined state medical services in the cadre of civil surgeon and superintendent for 5 years. During the family planning drive in 1976, he was given 5 to 6 awards for the most sterilization operations done by a government doctor. As a private practitioner, he has been associated with various public service institutions. He is a trustee of the Hari Astro Trust, which runs a school for the mentally challenged children in Adipur, and of the Kutch Samaj Kalyan Mandal, which runs various educational institutions in Gandhi Dham Adipur complex. He is an advisor for the Tulani Eyes Hospital at Adipur. He is the managing trustee of Hari Om Trust, running a charitable multi-speciality hospital. He is also the founder trustee and chairman of Mata Lakshmi Rotary Charitable Society, running an institute for the hearing handicapped. The Global Sindhi Council is very proud to present the Global Award for Historic Contribution in the field of medicine to Dr. Govardhan Khandanchak. I repeat, please. No, I'll say the whole thing again. My mistake, please, sir. The Global Sindhi Council is very proud to present the Global Award for Historic Contribution in the field of medicine to Dr. Govardhan Khandanchak.
Governor of Maharashtra, the functionaries of Sindhi Council, and all the August gathering this morning here. It's with great humility and sincere thanks to the organizers of this function that I have been chosen to receive this honor. During our training as a medical doctor, in our times they used to teach us ethics, which they don't do now. One word that is registered in mind was that you practice any patient. Unless you practice sympathy, you cannot become a good doctor. And that word has carried me through all 50 years, and with this recognition and this affection that has been bestowed upon me, I think it will carry me for another 50 years. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. After completing his BCom from Mumbai University, he forayed into the construction industry. He not only founded Messrs. Satguru Developers, but has led the organization as chairman for the past 20 years and is credited with successfully completing 14 projects in Bandra Khar Santa Cruz region. He enjoys an impeccable reputation in the industry for completing the projects on time and ensuring that the clients have no complaints against the projects whatsoever. He is a follower of Radha Swami Satsang Vyas. His contributions towards charitable causes have always been timely and entirely anonymous. The Global Sindhi Council is very proud to present the Global Award for Historic Contribution in the field of construction industry to Shri Mohan Pawar.
The Global Sindhi Council for conferring me this prestigious award. Now I would like to, since we all are here in Sindhi, I would like to give a message in Sindhi also. मां तव्हांजो सभिनि जो शुक्रगुज़ार आहियां कि ही मूंखे तव्हां अवॉर्ड ॾिनो आहे. Basically, the whole success story for any person जेको थिए थो उहो थिए थो इन ख़्याल खां कि माण्हू जो जेको ख्वाब आहे ऐं जेको डायरेक्शन आहे that should be towards nishkam bhavana. That means you should do for others without expecting anything in return. And that is our उहो ई असांजो भाव आहे, उन हिसाब सां असीं कमु कंदा आहियूं. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, sir. We move to the next award, ladies and gentlemen. Born in August 1940 in Larkana, Sindh, the period of 1970 to 2007 saw him practice as a lawyer in the lower courts of Rajkot. Since the last 10 years, he is a practicing advocate High Court lawyer of Gujarat at Ahmedabad. It is his passion for education which brings him to this esteemed panel of awardees. He has been working actively as secretary and trustee of the Sadhu Vaswani Center, Saurashtra, Rajkot since 1985. Running professional medical training courses affiliated to university and government, namely Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technician and Hospital Assistant courses, help in providing gainful employment. He is presently an intrinsic part of the Sadhu Vaswani schools hospitals, and the Shanti Women Welfare Center, where all types of help and assistance is given to the needy families, including vocational training to women and girls. The Global Sindhi Council is extremely proud to present the Global Award for historic contribution in the field of education. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Advocate B.B. Gogia.
Honorable Governor Sahab, my dear friends, Sri Ram Jawarani, Sri Chandru Mangnani, whatever we are doing at the inspiration of, with the guidance of Pujya Dada J.P. Vaswani. Sadhu Vaswani Mission has inspired us, has given us this task, which we are doing in different parts of Gujarat. You'll be surprised, you'll be happy to know that in our activities, education activities, our present Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, who was sometimes Chief Minister of Gujarat, has helped us a lot in our this activities also. So, this activities in drought areas also, in drought time, it was very bad time in the Saurashtra and Kutch areas. Around 3 years continuous drought. We had been working in the villages with the blessings of and with the guidance of Dada J.P. Vaswani. And in all the rural areas, about more than 1,000 wells were dug in the poor farmers' farms with the help of our some Sindhi NRIs. Dr. Ramchand Poolchand, many people may be knowing me. So, educational activities also, our one specialty which we have brought with the only blessings of Dada and with the guidance of Dadaji, that any Sindhi student, schools are open for all. These are cosmopolitan English medium schools there. But Sindhi students, they are subjected to one Sindhi language subject compulsory. They are learning Sindhi subject as Sindhi language only for Sindhi students. And they gladly accept this, that is a free of cost to them, no charge, nothing. Now, we are also running Shanti Women Welfare Center, in which my wife, who is present here, she is devoting full time. It is open to every community, every caste. It's not only Sindhis, but Sindhis are also there. You will be surprised. That even blind girls have been given training of this tailoring and all that. Blind girls who cannot see anything. The idea came to them that they can learn, they can write, they can read, why they cannot do tailoring work. So now, number of families who have been given these trainings are earning their own feet. Our educational activities, so far we are our Sadhu Vaswani Mission Center is concerned. It's the awareness of education is there. But now after awareness, which was not there in pre-partition, now everybody is aware that education is very important in our life. But now we need, you all have to support them. Those who have no means, but they want to be educated. Those families who want their children to be educated, you have to support. There is only support is required. Professionally, I am a lawyer, I am practicing in Gujarat High Court at Ahmedabad. But by some time, and our family and our friends, we have got a group, we all work for these activities. Our one Mr. Sultani, he was NRI, he asked me that you find out some families, in those poor families, where girls are doing the work in some houses, you give them training of nursing. So we used to go to the families in the areas, slum areas, find out the girls from them. We used to give them training free of cost and even giving some amount to them, 700, 800 per month. And then they became nurses now. They are working nurses in the number of hospitals in Rajkot. So this type of concentrated whatever we are doing is only the offering to Dadaji, who has given us opportunity, who has given us chance to work. Thank you very much. I am very grateful to those who have actually recognized this. We are doing only humbly and silently. We don't do anything published and all that. Thank you.
The whole world knows that the Sindhi community made for the smartest businessmen. But what a lot of us did not know, and it is very enriching for the rest of the country's population, is that their hearts are as big as their brains. The amount of philanthropic work they do, the amount of social service work they do. So ladies and gentlemen, I think you all need to clap for yourselves. We move to a very special memento for a very special person. He's always in the forefront for the promotion of Sindhi language, Sindhi culture, and is always ready to help the needy. He's connected with various socio-cultural educational organizations in an endeavor to further Sindhi culture, not only in India, but all around the world. Though teamwork is at the core of any organization, there are a few amazing people who, with their passion and gusto, are capable of shouldering the entire load single-handedly. Shri Chandar Magnani is one such individual. Today, yes, you can clap for him. Today, we are proud to recognize his tireless contributions of this devoted social worker of the Global Sindhi Council, Shri Chandar Magnani. I request the Honorable Governor to please present the special moment. The silent worker, he says, I'm there, and I'm always there, but I'll not come to the mic. Once again, a huge round of applause for Shri Magnani. With that, we come to the end of the award presentation, ladies and gentlemen, but the morning is still on. We have a very special guest here today, Shri K.K. Ramani. He has written a very engaging book called Rira, and I believe now it is in its 4th edition. So a huge round of applause for that. I request Shri K.K. Ramani to please present his book to the Honorable Governor. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for, to hear a few words by our Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri C.H. Vidyasagar. Let's welcome him with thundering applause.
Shri K.K. Ramani, author and consultant, Dr. Ram Jaharani, Chairman, Global Sindhi Council and Sahyog Foundation, Sri Mukesh Sharma, Srimati Shivani Sharma, Mrs. Ritu Chabria, Mahesh Tejwani, President, Vivekanand Education Society, all distinguished awardees, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and namaskar to you. All heart, my bottom of heart, I welcome all of you to the historic building of the Raj Bhavan here and extend a warm welcome to each one of you. I am pleased to associate myself with the felicitation function organized by the Global Sindhi Council. I acknowledge, applaud and congratulate the eminent members of the Sindhi community who have been felicitated with the Global Sindhi Council Awards today. At the outset, I congratulate the Global Sindhi Council and more particularly its chairman, Dr. Ram Jaharani, for his sincere efforts in preserving and promoting Sindhi language and literature and for honoring excellence. Dr. Ram Jawarani is a multi-talented personality who has been a writer, film producer, philanthropist, and a committed social worker. Last year I had the honor of releasing his book, wherein he has painstakingly chronicled the life and work of some of the greatest personalities from the Sindhi community. The Global Sindhi Council deserves our wholehearted compliments for creating a tradition to honor achievers from the Sindhi community. During the last one decade, the Global Sindhi Council Awards have gained in the stature and acceptance because of the high standards set by the Council and the high profile of the recipients. My felicitations to all the award recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, in the history of the human civilization, few communities have suffered such a trauma and pain as the Sindhis did in the aftermath of the partition of this country. A moment arrived in the history of the nation that the Sindhis were left with no other choice but to abandon their home and earth and come to this part of with empty-handed. In recent years, we have seen the large-scale migration of the people from Yemen, the Rohingyas from the Myanmar, and so on. Quite often, it becomes extremely difficult for migrant communities to pick up the threads of their life all over again and to start a new life in an alien land. Many such communities get entangled in the mesh of poverty and disease and never come out of it. The Sindhis are perhaps a singular exception. The Sindhis not only picked up the last threads, but on the strength of hard work and determination, transformed themselves into one of the most successful communities anywhere in the world. The Sindhis settled in different parts of India, and wherever they went, assimilated with the local population and cultures while also maintaining their identities and culture. Many Sindhis came to Ulhasnagar on the outskirts of Thane and started their own lives. The educational institutions set up by the Sindhis in Mumbai after independence benefited not just Sindhi students but also students from all the communities. Today, Sindhis have become global citizens. Sindhis have become the most successful business leaders and entrepreneurs. The Sindhis are not job seekers but job givers. Ladies and gentlemen, Acharya Kripalani had made two pertinent observations about the Sindhis. He noted the fact that the Sindhis made good progress without any help from the government. That is number one. Secondly, he noted that no Sindhi after partition ever begged. He earned an honest living that is truly remarkable. During the last 70 years since independence, the Sindhis have made spectacular contribution to the socio-economic progress and development of India, development of Maharashtra, and development of Mumbai. The Sindhi community has given the nation some of the most prominent politicians like Jairam Das, Daulatram, Acharya J.P. Kripalani, Lal Krishna Advani, R.K. Mulkani, Ashok Advani, and so on. It has also given the nation great personalities like Sadhu Vaswani, Dada Vaswani, Barrister Ram Jethmalani, and many others. Today, there is hardly any field which has not been touched or conquered by Sindhis. We are truly, sincerely proud of Sindhi community and of each one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today Sindhis have become global citizens, preserving Sindhiyat, the rich culture, traditions, and most importantly, the Sindhi language has become a challenge for all of us. I was reading the biography of British Governor of Mumbai, Sir Bartle Frere. He was appointed as Governor of Mumbai in the year 1862. Before coming to Mumbai as a governor, Bartle Frere was Commissioner of Sindh. As the Commissioner of Sindh, he had issued a degree in 1851, making it compulsory to use Sindhi language in the place of Persian. The officers of Sindh were ordered to learn Sindhi compulsorily to enable them to carry on day-to-day work efficiently. A committee was constituted in the year 1853, comprising equal number of Hindu and Muslim members, which unanimously decided on use of Perso-Arabic Sindhi script with slight modifications. Sir Bartle Frere not only gave Sindhi language one script, but he even published different Sindhi books related to various streams of the literature, which gave impetus to Sindhi writers to move quickly with literacy. I do feel that deliberate efforts are needed to promote Sindhi language, especially among the youths. We will have to think how technology can help us to reach out to the new generation and promote Sindhi language and literature. Thought will have to be given to starting a global portal to connect the members of the Sindhi community settled in different parts of India and all over the world. I want Global Sindhi Council to work for the unity of Sindhi brothers and sisters. As Chancellor of 20 public universities in Maharashtra, I offer my fullest support to you in your efforts to promote Sindhi language and literature. Before I conclude, I would like to mention one thing, that immediately after the partition, most of the Sindhis were given lands, the evacue properties, the properties which were left by the Muslims and who migrated to Pakistan. So to occupy these properties, Sinds who were driven out of Sindh to India, they were given these pieces of the lands in various districts of the India. Sindhis are not only in Mumbai, they are spread over the entire country. In each and every district you find 2-3 Sindhi families and their business and their culture in the entire country that you should know. Therefore, I also happen to contact my Sindhi family members there. I would like to mention that in 1953, UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO is there, UNESCO is there. This UNESCO recommended every children should be taught in their mother tongue. About Sindhi language, you have to think about it. Because I find in most of the colleges and universities, most of the students, they take some languages, the Spanish or some Germany and other. Nobody is opting for this Hindi. Because most of the parents also in their houses, they forgot. They are switching over to Hindi or to English. That is the thing. Now it is high time you must try your level best to devise a syllabus, to devise a book. At least coming generation, they should know Sindhi, they should be proud of the Sindhi land and all of that. Mr. J.M. Girigilani is an IAS officer from Andhra Pradesh, was elected. He underwent so many miseries here in Mumbai and other places. He was migrated, his parents. He was a very big person, belonged to a very good family in Sindh. But after the migration, they became very poor and he struggled a lot for his life. Ultimately got selected for the IAS from Andhra Pradesh. He was a honest officer. And now the two states are there. Andhra Pradesh is divided into two. The gentleman, he gave a report how the state is discriminated. It is called 6-point formula. And that at the time of formation of the Vishal Andhra, there was a central government direction. The 6-point formula was evolved to balance two regions. So he pointed out the discrepancies and injustice caused to it. That was a very important decision of the Girgilani, which led to the agitation. Ultimately, of course, we like both the states. No, after the division, only for the better administration we wanted 2 states. But Girgilani's minute observation was very important thing behind the division of the state. Most of you may be knowing him, but for others, I am mentioning about Girgilani. Secondly, Girgilani is only the IAS officer in the country. He was appointed for just to solve the problems of the tribals in both the areas, in Andhra and Telangana. In the entire country, only in Andhra Pradesh, a typical law is existing over the Tribals Act 1 of 1970. The transfer of the land between the tribal to non-tribal is prohibited altogether. In other states, it is not there. Only in Andhra Pradesh, the ordinance was given. Subsequently, he was appointed to find out the injustice caused to the tribal people. So he wonderfully gave he toured through the state and he gave a wonderful report to the government, and that also helped a lot, not only to Andhra Pradesh, but the entire country. And he was behind him. And you will be surprised to note, as a governor of Maharashtra, under the 5th schedule of the Constitution, the President of India delegates powers to the governor to administer these scheduled areas. In Maharashtra, we have 13 districts where the scheduled in the area is there. So it is the duty of the governor. Immediately, I issued a notification after taking the charge as a governor. Here, 5,000 crores amount is there in the Maharashtra government for the welfare of the tribals, but mostly the amount won't be spent. Immediately what I did was, I developed the 5% of this amount directly to the Grama Panchayats in Maharashtra. One Grama Panchayat got 8 lakhs, one Grama Panchayat in Nandurbar got 80 lakhs. Most of the NGOs, they are not aware of this fact. So directly from the Rajbhavan, the money went to all the villages. Because I could exercise that power, because President of India gives that power to me under the 5th schedule of the Constitution. This inspired me because of the Girgilani, who is a Sindh. So, before concluding, he wrote a book. I am handovering it to the President of the World President Organization. There are so many things written by him. And one poem he wrote about his Sindh. So it comes Sindhi. It comes from the bottom of his heart. Definitely, most probably you like this. I decided to read it before you. So this was translated in this English translation from the original in Sindhi language, written and recited by the author at 9th World Poetry Congress held in Madras, India in November 1987. You must dig out the record. In 1987, in Madras, probably World Congress must have been there. So he recited it originally in Sindhi language. Because most of in Andhra Pradesh, they are not aware of the Sindhi language. Probably they have translated this to English. I request him to translate it again to Sindhi language. Others you can get the original book, and you must distribute to each and every boy and girl. They should know, they should be proud of this. Here what he writes is, he said Sindri. I don't know why he said Sindri. Probably the pronunciation may be there. Sindri, dear Sindri. Sindri of Sufis, of saints. Sindri, daughter of Sindhu, O mother of subcontinent Hind. Beautiful Sindri, bewitching Sindri, your flowers blossom in every garden. Sindri, Kailashpati sent you the water that washes his holy feet. Mansarovar lake came running to make your desert blue. Sindri, my ancestral parental home, my motherland sweet you are. To kiss your earth, your sacred soil, my life pants and pines. Day and night with a stream of tears, I give you the sanctified path. Sindri, in whose laps the ancient Mohenjo-daro civilization flourished. You rocked the cradle and sang lullaby, Allavisa lullaby, etc., to mankind and man's culture. Look, dear mother, how your progeny has spread your names and fames, like all of you. Oh Mama, recalling your memories, I have turned a poet. Before I die, may, oh Mother, have your divine glimpse. That was his poetic language. It came from the bottom of his heart. He is no more. He dedicated this book to his wife. She also no more and he is also no more. We are all there. Therefore, let us translate this into the Sindhi language and distribute it to the each and boy and girl of our community. I congratulate all the awardees and wish the council very best in its endeavors. Thanking you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
On behalf of Global Sindhi Council and the entire Sindhi community, I sincerely, with the bottom of my heart, thank our Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Vidyasagar Rao, for giving us this golden opportunity. Thank you very much. I also thank the entire staff members of this beautiful Raj Bhavan, who have been, everybody over here has been so kind and so helpful to us. I sincerely congratulate all the award winners and for making us, our Sindhi, so proud, and I wish all of you all many more awards like this. And lastly, I thank Shivani ji over here for being so wonderful with her thing. I would request
Thank you, Mr. Sippy, and with that we come to the conclusion of this amazing morning where each and every one of you have been recognized and felicitated for your outstanding contribution. I'm sure it is not going to stop now. You are not going to rest on your laurels. It's just one more stepping stone, and we hope to have many more functions here with the permission of the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra. So hopefully we shall see you again for the Global Sindhi Awards 2018 right here in Raj Bhavan. Can we all please rise for the national anthem?
Jaya Jaya